This area behind me here underneath the very busy Gardiner Expressway near Spadina is known to many as Tent City, and there are a number of people who call this area home. City News was here last year at this very location at this time doing a story on Tent City, and after our story aired, the city did clean up the area, but residents returned to this area shortly after. Now, I spoke to a young man named Terrence who lives underneath the Gardiner, and he says he would rather live here than in a shelter or a recovery house. He says he would rather live in Tent City because he's a recovering drug addict, and he told me that many of the residents who live in homeless shelters are drug users, and that puts him in a vulnerable position. It's a situation that the Covenant House is trying to help get people like Terrence and others living underneath the Gardiner out of.
I think it's really important to meet the basic needs of young people and adults experiencing homelessness. So we have to make sure that we're doing that first and foremost. But we also need to keep mind on the long-term solutions to homelessness and really looking at how do we stem this problem and stop it from happening.
And we reached out to the city earlier today, and I did get an email response back. I asked them to see if there were any plans to clear out Tent City anytime soon. In an email response, I did get that right now there are no clearances taking place. If there was one to happen, the residents who live here would be given adequate notice in advance, and there would also be help to relocate them.